look at what's going on. Okay. Now we're gonna let's see, is there a way to increase the gain on this? Make it louder. Make it louder. Yeah, like this. This. Alright, I think you're gonna have a lot of background noise, but yeah, I'm not gonna be able to see until afterwards. Alright, so back to this. So approaching the resistance at 6.73. That resistance has been rejected as of mid-September. We are in the beginning of December, so around January this could be nice, but I'm looking for decent maturity. I'm looking for high tension. Okay, so if it's super interesting, I'll put it on my watch list, but as for now, come on, OBS, don't take over the screen. All right. Okay, so back to what we're looking at, AGL. Okay, November sold off pretty well. Looks to be at a near stable area, low at 1041. Let's look on the daily. Oh, this is a heavy sell-off. Earnings blew hard. Matter of fact, people were expecting earnings to go. That's why it broke down. I don't like it when bad earnings like that happen. Considering moving on. Healthcare company enables primary care physicians to be agents in the communities they serve. Anchor physician groups through long-term partnership model. Community-based physician group centers model based around. It reminds me of what's that one? Let's see. I wonder if TradingView has it. Oh, what was the name of that? It was a blockchain healthcare platform. Solve. Yeah, Solve. Because this thing had such a huge potential. And it died. Yeah, that thing died hard. It has such huge potential. This one time it went from 7 cents to 59 cents. Yeah, I was there for that. I wasn't on this. I wasn't on the chart. I wasn't in, but I saw this and I was like, wow. So ever since then, it just died off. Actually, today it went up 15%. Or so it says. I mean, I don't know what this is. This is just low volume, low liquidity. On Bittrex, of course, Bittrex actually went. Bittrex went bankrupt. So now we just have like KuCoin, which not available in America. I do like this chart though. Really nice accumulation, but you have to see it in terms of Bitcoin. So here, let's take a look at Solve real quick. Solve Bitcoin on KuCoin. Okay, so it died. Yeah, it's dying in terms of Bitcoin, but only because Bitcoin is doing really well right now. 673 all the way up, 2.5x. Not bad. Not bad, but you know, this isn't really a chart I want to work with. There's no sustained movement here. So, all right, back to this. Okay, CRISPR. Okay, so yeah, this is a little bit better of a chart. We see the bull flag with a SAT retest, I believe. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, you have a nice driving pattern here. If it sets good support for the next day or so, a couple of days, then this thing can make another drive. It also can just correct back down to the daily moving average, which is pretty steep down there. We had a nice drive up. I'm guessing this is because of good earnings. Wow, broke even for revenue. Like just what? No revenue. Apparently that made it run. I don't know. You set a new higher high, which is pretty cool. on long term, this is just a good stock. It's been running pretty well. I think this is a good stock for the next 10, 20 years, but like I said, I'm not looking for really, look at how it established lower lows, but when it drove up, that low did not match this low. This low is the definite lower low. Of course, it reminds me of Bitfarms, where Bitfarms has kind of the same setup here, where you have this nice lower low that didn't coincide with this lower low. This lower low is lower, so that's why we're in this stock, because you have high tension and a bull flag with a nice retest. This is when we got in. This is where we made our money. I'm looking for other charts like that, because Bitcoin mining is doing pretty well, but when Bitcoin corrects, we want to be able to see something else. So Technoglass is another one that I chose out the screener, and it looks okay. Looks like it develops kind of slowly, you know, from $6 all the way up to $50 over 2 years is really not bad at all. That's kind of what we want to see, but we also want to see it going 2% up in the after hours, followed by a move that's like 20 or 30%. I'm really good at calling these 20, 30% moves, so maybe we just need to go back to the screener. But there's one more. TNGX, Tango Therapeutics. Yeah, so this is a little bit better. We need to just make sure that the support can hold up. We need to see what kind of event is happening that's making this drive up. We need to see. Oh yeah, this is really nice. This right here is nice. Okay, this is what you want to look for in a chart. All right, you want to see a massive bull flag. All right, so let's go ahead and trace this out. See if we rectangle. So you want to see this massive bull flag here. See, start a flag right here with the retest. So your retest, and then you want to have nice solid support, which is right here, nice solid support. And then it looks like it's getting ready to drive. You want also high tension. So look at the range after this bull flag. It's very tiny range. The biggest volume spike was right here, boom, and then boom. This thing can just hit the fucking roof. All right, that's what it can do. It can just go and drive up to the sky if it wants to. Based on longer time frame, it was around since 2020. It drove down, boom, high tension, boom, boom. You know, this thing, within the next week or so can explode. Like, it can go up from 8 to 14, you know. All right, so let's take a look. Yeah, this is a really nice chart. I like it. It gives us a time frame too, from August to November, which is only a few months that it's been setting this pattern up, just like Bitfarms, just, you know. And so all you need to do is plant your seed money in a place right before this thing goes, and you can make money, you know, make really good money really quick. So, Tango Therapeutics is a clinical stage, engaged developing medicines, cancer, so it's just a cancer research company. Not very exciting to me, but let's check out his website. You know, and this is kind of the process of how you're supposed to look for these things. You're supposed to look for a stock based on the chart, which is telling you, hey, something exciting is coming up. And then you want to look at some of the information about the company. What is the company doing? What's making them different? Why are they running? I'm not a fan of therapeutics. I'm not usually a fan of therapeutics because you never know, if their thing fails, then the value tanks, you know? And they're always waiting for this FDA approval thing. I'm not really a fan of therapeutics. I'm not really a fan of biotech. There's so many of them out there in the stock market, and their stocks are usually dead until some massive event, and then it explodes. But the thing that's nice about this is that the chart has been building up over the last few months. So, all right, let's read through it real quick. Targeting tumor suppressing loss, mass volume, powerful approach, robust bold leadership, passionate team. News. Highlight. All right, we can actually look at news through Webull. Here's what I like. Positive outlook for Tango Therapeutics. Ongoing clinical. All right, I'm not gonna look for that. Positive performance, earnings, trending. It's not really doing anything though. there's nothing really going on with the stock, like feed-wise, news-wise. I don't know if, I don't know. Let's take a look at their finances real quick. Yeah, it's going up. Well, it went down. Time goes this way. So quarter one, quarter two, quarter three. Yeah, I mean, they're making decent revenue. All right, where they're losing money. Okay, operating expense, operating income, go to net income before tax. They lost money. They lost money. They lost money. Losing tens of millions of dollars. Okay, how much money do you have at least? You have hundreds of millions. All right. Yeah, cool. Cash flow. What's your cash flow looking like? See, you notice how all of this stuff is in Webull. Take a look at the numbers. Cash from operating activities down, net income down, cash from investing down, cash from financing up. Oh my God, I don't like this. I guess they can benefit a lot from lowering interest rates, but I mean, look, this is another one of these stock charts where it's like, hey, get in, hit the resistance at 11 bucks. It's a big bull flag, so you can hit higher around 17 bucks. But beyond that, just make your money and get out. So here's your drive resistance. And of course, if you want to validate it, we can extend it back. Extend it back to the drop before then. This is just what marks at what point did this support turn to resistance. Pretty small amount right here. Boom, boom. Now you can kind of extrapolate and make your formations. We have a cup and handle formation that failed, hit the moving average. We can try again in a super bullish case. After all, we do have the tension here to be able to drive this pattern up. What I want to see is it break the moving average and then rest here, gain a little bit more tension within the next few days, and then I would get in. I would not get in right here, even though there's a good chance you can pop higher. I want to see a retest of the 50-day moving average. And this is one of those things that'll go onto the watch list, just a general watch list, but I may as well put it on with Health and Hospital because it is a therapeutics company. So that's just what it is based off of this alone. And notice how I said cup and handle. It's because you have to skew this to the side in order to see it. Let's see, can we draw? So basically just follow my mouse. Here's your cup, here's your handle, but it failed to pass and so it went down. Now if it was right here, sure, yeah, super bullish, it would pass and then go 2 times the height, which is pretty darn high. And reminder, we're on the logarithmic chart, but I love this right here, this high tension. I love that. So if we do drive up, it could hit 18 bucks, which is a nice 2x. And that's kind of what I look for in a stock. Notice also here that we have the resistance set up so we can trace it on time. Boom. And it held, which is really smart, really nice. But it didn't really care about the moving average, the 200-day moving average. And then it jetted back up. And I don't know, it just doesn't really care about the moving average except for this small hit right here. That's the only time I really care about the moving average. So I think that there are just a lot of hungry people here waiting for it to move. You know, we can take their money if you want, but yeah, I want to see a nice clean pop over this and then a nice buildup of tension resting on the moving average before some kind of nice drive up. I would also set an alert here at 9:16 because, like I said, there's a lot of upward movement. You can take this from 9:16 up to 16 bucks, which is a really nice return. But that's kind of the stuff that I look for when it comes to a stock. It's pretty simple. You just take a look at the chart because the chart is what tells you what's going to be happening soon. And then you can look at the fundamentals, see the competition, look at the website, make sure it's clean, make sure it's trustworthy, and then do an extended technical analysis where you look at the formations, you look at the shapes, you look at the tension, you look at the volume, you look at cup and handle formations, head and shoulder formations, look at some news, upcoming news, look at the finances, and that kind of stuff. Pretty simple. Just take a couple of minutes and do it. If you need more help with it, I just do this regularly, so just let me know. And yeah, so if you have any questions, let me know. I'm just going to post this to the group so that you guys know that, hey, there is a trader here in this group. Yeah, and I don't really want this to be posted on public YouTube, but I'll just go ahead and post it in group because I like the idea of the in-group. So if you, like I said, if you have any questions, let me know, and peace out.